What's up, y'all? This is your girl Shay coming to you with the story time. This is my first story time video. Um, I noticed on a lot of YouTube videos, people do a lot of editing and stuff like that. So, like, who knows? Maybe we can all build, you know, support each other. And and my journey with my videos will be my journey with this whole experience. But, yeah. So let me start off by saying, my name is Shakiria. I go by Shay. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about when I was 18 and I was kidnapped by a pimp. So let's get into this. So when I was 18, I used to post on this site called Backpage. How I got on Backpage is a whole nother story time. But I'm going to just jump right into that whole experience and tell you how it happened. So, a lot of times, guys, pimps and whoever else, sometimes they'll act like clients and they'll pop up at your room. And then you'll think you're about to do a date, and then it's a whole nother ball game. They'll be on some other shit. They want to either try to recruit you or try to be your quote-unquote friend or whatever you want to call it. So this specific guy name was Jay, and he popped up in my room, and he was just talking about how he getting girls together to go to New York, and I should come, I'll make a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? He do security, he'll look out for us. Now mind, I ain't never been to New York before, but he painted a picture like luxury, Say we're gonna be in nice hotels, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And he was like, I wanna invite you to dinner so that you can get to know my girls and blah 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 blah. So, I ain't have a lot going on and I was really gullible. It wasn't even that I would say I was gullible, it was just I was oblivious, still at this point, to like how dangerous of a situation doing back pages. Like, I was one of them girls that ain't never have nothing. So, back then you couldn't tell me I wasn't making no money. You know what I'm saying? I was real confident and cocky and yeah. So I go to the dinner with them, and he has a girl named Chloe, which is not her real name. That's her whole name. Now, me and Chloe don't really talk as much, but I assume that, him and her have been rocking for a long time. And, she was really sweet. And, she was, shy. And, like I said, we didn't really get to converse, but we conversed as a group, but not like on no one-on-one, like, what's up? How you know this dude type shit. So, guess what? I agreed to go to New York. I'm all excited. I'm thinking about that damn movie with the prostitute, with the rich guy, whatever fuck. I'm from Georgia. First time leaving Georgia. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't my first time leaving Georgia, because I snuck on this door-to-door crew, but it was my second time leaving Georgia, but first time leaving Georgia on like some get money type stuff. Anyway, So, we drive, we do a road trip to New York. And then when we get there, I look around and it look real dirty. I'm looking like, this is not what the fuck. He said we was gonna be staying there. So he was like, oh, um, we just gonna stay here until we get a little money, and then once we get some money, we're gonna go where I was telling y'all at. We just need us a starter boost. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay. So when we get into the building, the elevator smell like straight piss. I'm like, I know we in the ghetto because this shit is pissy. We get into the apartment. That motherfucker trash. We looking around like it's like a hoarder apartment. We like, okay, whatever. So me and Chloe, we take pictures together, and we post in the Bronx. So we ain't getting no customers. Every time they ask us, like phone ringing like a motherfucker. Every time they ask us where we at, niggas like, shit. Oh nah, we ain't going there. Anyway, so we couldn't get nobody to come to us. So finally we got this one guy to come, and his name was P. So P comes and he fucks me. Then he fucks Chloe. Then he fucks me again. And then he does a threesome. Then he fucks me again. Nigga fuck me again. And he like, hey man, what you doing with these lame? And I'm like, man, they cool people. He was like, well, if you ever want to get the fuck away from them, just, hit me up or blah, blah, blah. So, I took his number. I'm like, all right, okay, that's a bet. He was like, yeah, you ain't got to, if you ever want to sneak or get away, anything, just let me know. I'm like, all right, bet. So, next day, Jay like, okay, this inside thing ain't working. It's time to do out calls. Now, mine, when I did the date with P, Jay was like, oh, let me hold on to the money, because I'm going to go ahead and get the such. And I'm looking like, nigga did not say that we had to get him all the money in Atlanta. He was just saying a cut, but whatever. So, give him the money. And then he was like, okay, it's time to do out calls. So now it's been like 2 days. I ain't made no money and I'm thirsty. But now I'm only am I thirsty. I was like the competitive type. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like if she get money, I need to be getting money too. So I got so thirsty that I just started taking calls. So when I took my first call, when I went up the stairs, it looked real dirty. But when you walked inside, it looked like clean. So I'm like, okay, so you can't judge no book by its covering in New York. Sometimes it might look dirty, but it ain't type shit. So I fucked around and took another date, I'm like, all right, finally, bitch on fire, trying to finally making some money, cause I'm looking like I need to do something, cause if I'm not, you know, making no money, Lord knows what they do. They'll probably leave me out here in this fucked up motherfucker. So anyway, this one guy calls me and he's like, I thought you said you was coming. So, I ain't checked back on the number. I ain't know if I talked to him or not. I just snapped right on him. Oh, hey, baby, where you at? I'm so sorry. Just send me your address. I'm on my way there now. So then I get an address to Jay, like, all right, here's another date, blah, blah, blah. So as soon as he pull up, he like, hey, man, these the projects, yo. You sure you want to do a date here? I'm like, oh, no, it's good, it's good, it's good. He said, take Chloe with you. I'm like, nah, I got it. So, I jump out the car, whatever. I'm like, look, I'll call y'all, because we'll call each other. And then, when the date's good, we'll just hang the phone up. So we'll hold the phone like, ain't nobody on there, but it really is type shit. So, As soon as I walked up to dude, he dark skinned guy. Not really dusty, but not the cleanest. So I look him up now, and he like, "What's up?" Hey, I'm like, "Hey." He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Hey, not much, babe." So he was like, "Come on." So we go to this door, and it says boiler room. Now, for anybody that knows what a boiler room is, I have never seen a boiler room a day in my life. So I ended up following him into the boiler room. And mine, this is years ago. I'm 26 now. So just because you don't see any emotion on my face, that's because I done been through a lot of fucked up shit. And shit, currently at the moment, I still am. But when you by yourself, like, see me, my family don't too much deal with me. It's just me. And when you be by yourself so long, you cry about it, but you have to get over it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no choice. But then you thank God for the experience. Because now you like, okay, it's kidnappers out here. Pimps taking people out here. Pimps, okay, opening my eyes up. Because I ain't never been through nothing like that before. So walking to the trap was easy. So as we walk into the apartment, he opened the door. It looked like a bando. Because, in an active apartment, you'll see shoes, furniture, food, And he like, "Oh, don't trip, babe. This is our little trap house where we be breeding dogs. You hear him?" He was like, "No, come on to the back. Um, uh, and you can check out these dogs." And he like, "Hey, by the way, your phone on." So I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know my phone was on." So I ended up acting like I was hanging the phone up. He was like, "Come on, you don't have to be scared." So he was like, uh, he was like, I breed dogs, and they real cute. So it was like a bed that covered the dog, so you could hear the puppies in the background. So he was like, I meant to tell you something, and I'm like, "What's up?" He was like, "I lied about breeding dogs," and I'm like, "Oh, well, what you do?" He was like, "I'm a pimp." And pop, bust me straight in my face. Ah! I screamed, dropped my phone. Next thing you know, he jumped on the ground, grabbed my phone real quick, hung it up, cut the phone off. Now, he's beat me up. Pow, pow, pow. I'm sitting over there like, "Oh my God, please, stop. He like, "Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up." So he ended up taking me into the bathroom. He was like, "You my bitch now." He was like, "Yeah, nigga done fucked up sending you on in here." He was like, "Yeah, it ain't even your fault, bitch. It ain't even your fault, bitch. Bend over. So he raped me, and then he raped me in my ass. Then after he get done raping me, he like, um, uh, 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 don't, what he say? He was like, don't say shit, just shut the fuck up and listen. So from now on, you gonna call me daddy. And he was like, from now on, you work for me. And he was like, right now, we gonna lay low, but after a while, we gonna go and hit down the street and put you on training so you can get this money. So I'm like, oh shit. And in my head, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm fucking scared of shit. But I watched a lot of like Discovery ID and shit, and I'm like, most time when bitches get kidnapped, they snap into like role play. I'm real good at role play. I can role play. Fuck this. Nope. Ain't no time for the bullshit. It's time to motherfucking fake it till I make it. So it's like, excuse me, daddy. How you know that I ain't like my situation I was in? Like, why would you go about it this way? Because I wasn't happy where I was at. And I needed somewhere to go. He was like, well, bitch, this is real pimping. Pimping. He was like, when niggas is out of pocket, we snatching hoes. If they slip up, that's they loss. So I was like, but why you had to hit me, daddy? All you had to do was ask. I would have said yes. And then he was like, hoes gonna get hit. You ain't gonna you gonna end up being out of pocket, and I'm gonna have to put you in your place. It's normal. You might as well get used to it. And I'm like, okay, Dad. So he was like, go in the living room and sit down. And then he was like, I'm about to make a call. So he called these guys and he started telling them about how he snatched me. And then the whole time he was talking to them, he was like asking for like approval. Like he needed approval for what he was doing. So I'm thinking to myself, man, shit, you would think he was the boss. The way he snatching bitches whole time, he asking, is he doing okay? I'm like, all right, this nigga kind of weak. He following the leader. He ain't the motherfucking lead. So that's a good for me. So that means he ain't as sharp as I thought he may have been. So then I'm like, all right. So then he was like, I'm gonna put her ass on the track. Woo woo woo. I'm thinking to myself, as soon as you put me on this track, I'm gonna get in my first car, and you ain't never gonna see me again. On my mama, I'm out of here. So that was my plan. Get on the track, get in the first date, and do whatever I gotta do to get this nigga to get me away. Or, access to the internet so I can look up Chloe's them number, something. Because, he talking about changing my number and making another ad in another city where it's a whole bunch of people posting, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right. So he was like, no. He was like, no. I need you to text Chloe them and tell them that you good. I know he said he didn't say Chloe. He don't know the name. He was like, I need you to text your friend them and tell them that you good. So he hand me the phone. So I text him like, hey y'all, don't worry about me. I'm good. But then I text real quick in boiler room with dog, and I tried to put barking, but it misspelled. So I'm like, fuck. So I put, don't text back. So I deleted the messages. And I think I put help, don't text back, something like that. So I deleted it or whatever, because I done got him to give me my phone to text them. So then next thing you know, I heard Jay screaming, Shay, Shay, outside the building. So he don't know what apartment I'm in, but he outside the building. So he ended up grabbing me by my wig, and then he ended up snatching me into the bathroom, and he's like, don't say shit. And I'm like, you know what, Daddy? I ain't gonna say anything, Daddy. Told you I don't want to be with them. But the whole time I'm thinking like, shit, I don't even know what apartment I'm in. Hell, if I fuck around and scream help, this nigga might break my neck before Jay could find me. Like, so I'm gonna act like I don't want to fuck with Jay. Whole time in the bathroom, ear fucking them. Fuck them, Daddy. That nigga brought me out here against my will. I ain't have nowhere to go. He said he was gonna take care of me, and he didn't. I'm so happy that you helped me. Whether you know it or not, you my blessing. Bye, bye, bye. He like, all right, bitch. So we end up running to the living room. He like, look, me and you about to truck up the street. He said, this is my hood. If you try to run, I'm going to catch you, and I'm going to beat your ass. I'm like, all right, Daddy, I ain't going to run. So now we walking up the street. Now we walking up the street. Now we walking up the street. So we get to this apartment. So we get in there, sitting in the living room. This pregnant lady come out of nowhere. She telling me how she gonna come back later and train me, blah, blah, blah. I think it's one of his girls. Then she leave. Well, I meant to tell y'all, while we was in the apartment, he also had a picture of this lady on his neck. And it was she was in whole clothes, and she was sitting right next to him. He was like, this my bitch. She the one who turned me out. She the one who made me who I am today. He was like, what he say? He was like, she taught me how to beat hoes, pimp hoes. I ain't never had no bitch like her. She got killed. I wear her. This my legacy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna put respect to my name. You gonna pray to her. You know what I'm saying? She's still my bitch, even though she's dead. I'm looking like this nigga weird. But the only reason why I'm telling y'all that is because I'm getting to something. Okay. So, now let's get to me sitting in his friend's apartment. So now he in the kitchen talking to his friend. He gives me my phone. So while he's in the kitchen, I'm like, oh my God. See, because mine, I earned his trust by not saying that when Jay was outside. So he thinking he got me now. So now I'm like, oh my God, I should call the police. And I'm like, nah, because they're going to ask too many questions. And I don't even know where I'm at. And then I'm like, fuck, I should call Chloe them. But I'm like, fuck, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. So fuck that shit. So I'm like, fuck. I'm just wait till I get on the track. And I said, fuck, I'm gonna call P. Fuck P. Cause I got him stayed under the trick. So I text P and I said, P, act like you wanna do a $300 out call with me. Don't text back. Call. And then I deleted it. The message. Now I ain't know if this was gonna work or not, so I'm like, P, fuck, please. Next thing you know, he calls. So I run in the kitchen and I'm like, Daddy, I only had one date in New York and this is him calling me back. Should I answer it? He's like, yeah, answer it. I'm like, hell yeah, because if this works, he's so thirsty. He here 300, he gonna motherfucking be head first for it. So then P get on the phone. He like, hey, Shay, you gonna come back and see me? He was like, I got 300 for you. You just pull up for a little bit and chill. So then he was like, yeah. He was like, that's what he gonna pay for a cab. That's what he gonna pay for the cab. So I was like, that's cool, P. Are you gonna pay for the cab? He said, yeah. Man, my whole fucking leg started to shake. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so close. So he was like, all right, I was like, all right, I'll see you soon. So then me and him, we get in the cab. He get in the cab with me. So he's sitting in there talking to me. He like, look, I'm going to get dropped off a block from you. I'm standing right there. I'm going to see you. When you get inside that building, you call me and tell me the apartment number. I'm like, okay, Daddy. Now, most of the apartments in New York are indoor apartment where you got to buzz in. So I knew once I got inside that building that I was straight because I wasn't about to tell that nigga shit. So sitting in the taxi, I'm looking at the taxi driver and I'm thinking to myself, like, should I say something? I'm like, I should ask him for help. And then I'm like, nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna say shit to this man. And then I'm gonna just wait for P. So then finally P walk up. I'm like, oh my God. So I go up to P and I grab him and I put my hands in his back. So that nigga looking like, what the hell? And I'm like, P, don't say anything. Just look behind me. It's a dude right there. This nigga done kidnapped me. He done raped me. And I need you to help me. He's like, yo, man. What? I'm like, P. He's like, what you want me to do? I'm like, just take me in your house. That's it. All you gotta do is take me in your house. And I'll be straight. He like, alright. So we get in there. Dude calling me. First thing I do is call Chloe and Jack. I'm like, yo, please come get me out. He right outside right now. I'm at such and such house. Next thing you know, I hear Jaden pull up. Where you at, bitch nigga? Where you at, bitch nigga? I'm like, oh my God, this man is pulling in as my knight in shining armor. Oh my God, thank you. Whole time, he ain't nothing but a snake too. So they pick me up. They don't take me to the hospital for a rape kit. He take me straight to the house. This nigga tell me to take a bath. And he'll see me in the morning. So I do just that. Wake up in the morning, look around, and I see Chloe staring at me. And I'm like, hey, Chloe, where Jay? And then she like, he at Atlanta. And I said, what? This nigga went to Atlanta and left me here? After everything I've been through, he left me? I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, Chloe, we need to look around, bro. See what's the fuck going on. So we looking around. We find this paper on the top of the stack of papers. Come to find out, it's an eviction notice. It's not even, the auntie that he had died. And it was, closing down the apartment. I'm like, this nigga got us in New York. He done dipped to Atlanta after everything that done happened to me. And he didn't even want to take me home. And he gonna leave me out here. This is a trap. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Man, I look at Chloe and I'm like, Chloe, can you take me to the hospital, please? Luckily, Chloe from New York. She ain't from the Bronx. She from Queens, but she from New York. So me and her, he leave us with $20. We got $20 to our name. So me and her, we get on the bus. We go to the hospital. I get a rape kit. I tell the police officer about him and about the lady on her neck, and he tell me to hold on. Come back 10 minutes later with his picture. Tell me I'm not the first woman to ever go through this with him. They've been looking for him for a long time, and I should be lucky that I'm okay. And I'm like, oh my God, I could be fucking dead, bro. But this shit could have really got bad. This nigga be snatching bitches. Then I felt proud, like, damn, bitch, you just thought your way out that shit like a gangster, though. Like, who brain works as slick as mine? Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, rule number one, fake it till you make it. That nigga say, do you love me? I love you very much. Do you want to be here? I want to be here. I hate it at home. So happy you're a lifesaver. Boost that nigga ego up, bro. 'Cause, you know, this is about your life and survival. You know, so that's part one. I would love to tell y'all part two about how me, Chloe, and P ended up connecting. So stay tuned. Thank you. Have a good day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and share this video. So y'all have a good day and good night.